Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is MazezRealm once again, and this is my final episode of my Guns for Modern Warfare 3 series. And the reason why it took me so long to finish up this particular series is because the assault rifles were being tuned up to fairly recently. So, since the assault rifles were being tuned, I didn't want to give any reviews on the assault rifles until they were completely patched. And I'm pretty sure that the guns in Modern Warfare 3 have been completely tuned to the extent that they will not be tuned again. So that is why this final episode will be concentrating on the assault rifles that both have been tuned and assault rifles that haven't been tuned either. And I'm just going to give you my opinion on which assault rifles I think are the best, so that you guys can enjoy the last month of Modern Warfare 3 with your assault rifle of choice. So without further ado, I'll jump right in to the assault rifles that I like best. And topping off the list in the #1 spot is the ACR 6.8. The ACR 6.8 is, in my opinion, the best assault rifle in this game. It performs well on many different circumstances in the game, and that is why the ACR 6.8 is my favorite. But tied for first place and my second favorite, but I would have to say it's definitely tied for first place, is my G36C. I love the G36C. It performs as well as the ACR 6.8, with the exception of it not having the same amount of damage or the same reload time. And that is the only difference between that and the ACR 6.8, and that is why I believe it is tied for first place, in my opinion. I love that assault rifle. Now, in third place, the AK-47 and the SCAR are tied for third place, in my opinion. The AK-47 has high stopping power, and on this gameplay, it seems like it has a really high recoil, and it did before the patch. They lowered the recoil quite a bit after the patch on the AK-47, and that is why the AK-47 is definitely an even better assault rifle than it was before. So if you haven't used the AK-47, try using it now. It's been patched, and it's definitely an excellent assault rifle. And the SCAR L, as far as sheer accuracy and very good aesthetics and iron sights and mobility, the SCAR L is a jack of all trades, and it is very good as well. The only time that it doesn't perform all that well is at long ranges, and you have to make your shots count at long ranges because it deals a lot of low damage at longer ranges. So definitely keep that in mind. But the SCAR L performs very, very well with a suppressor attachment, and when you have your specialist bonus or one-man army, it is especially deadly with the suppressor, because obviously you unlock range for the weapon when you have your one-man army or specialist bonus, and it makes the SCAR L an absolute death laser. So definitely the SCAR L is one of the best assault rifles in the game, and it's one of my favorites as well, and it is tied for third place with the AK-47 on my list. As far as fourth place, I would have to say that the M4 is in fourth place. It's a damn good assault rifle. You unlock it fairly early. It has a fast reload, a very, very fast time to kill, and the only time that it struggles is at longer ranges as well. It's very, very weak, but it has a high rate of fire. So this weapon I would strongly recommend not using a suppressor for, because it is a hit marker machine at longer ranges. But if you're confident use the M4 with a suppressor and a red dot. It performs very, very well. Another good attachment choice for the M4A1 is the suppressor with extended mags. That's a very good complement to that weapon as well. Now, for my 5th ranking assault rifle in Modern Warfare 3, this might be a surprise, but the FAD is excellent. I love it. And the only reason why it is not higher than 5th place on my list is because of the very slow reload time on the FAD. Granted, it does have a very, very large mag capacity, but because of its really high rate of fire, it is almost a necessity to use sleight of hand with the FAD. And that is why it's in 5th place. The FAD was pretty bad before the patch, just because it was so weak and it had such a high rate of fire that it would take half of a magazine to take out one guy and a full magazine to take out 1 or 2 more people. So it was just not the best at long ranges, not the best at medium ranges, and it was more like a slow reloading submachine gun. That's basically what the FAD was before the patch. But post-patch, the FAD is a deadly, 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 deadly assault rifle, and I would definitely recommend that you use it before Black Ops 2. I mean, you have nothing else to lose. Might as well mix it up to keep Modern Warfare 3 fresh until the end of its life cycle. So definitely, I would recommend using the FAD as well. As far as perks, it basically comes down to the assault rifle that you are using. If you're using an assault rifle that reloads a little bit slower, you can opt out for sleight of hand and try using Scavenger instead, or Blind Eye. But Scavenger works well because assault rifles can be used a lot in suppressive fire, so it's good to have the most ammo you can have, basically, starting out. So Scavenger is my favorite perk to use on every assault rifle, to be honest. With the exception of the ones that have slower reloads, like the FAD. And it like I said, it just basically boils down to your playstyle and what you prefer for your loadout. But that wraps it up for my Guns for Modern Warfare 3 series. I hope you enjoyed this series. Until next time, this has been MazezRealm. I'm out.